Hello, and welcome to Readings with Christy. Just setting up here, guys, so just bear with me. I'll just wait for a few of you to jump on. But yeah, I've missed a couple of weeks because I've been moving, so I do apologise, but I'm glad to be back on tonight. So I'll just wait for a few to jump on. But when you do, say hello, let me know where you're from. And we'll get stuck into some readings very soon. Hey, Sharon. Hey, Natika. Hello. Hi, guys. Just jump on. Let me know where you're from. Say hello. We'll just wait a few minutes to... I'll show you what I just got in. Have you seen these? The little drums? They're so cool. Hey, Johnny. They're just so beautiful. Hey, Margie. Happy birthday to you. Hey, Angela from the sunny coast. Hello. Welcome, guys. All right, so as I was saying, my name's Christy and I have a closed group on Facebook. And it is called Clarify My Journey. So if you haven't joined already, please go and join. I'd love to have you there. It's just where we do some mini readings, maybe some workshops, just different things. And we'll be doing a lot this year. Haven't been as active as I'd like, but I've had a lot going on. So trust me, it's been a bit crazy, but it's good, you know. So I would love for you to be a part of it. I've been a psychic medium for most of my life, probably all of my life, and I do healings as well. So I love doing what I do. I'm a mum of four. I'm a wife, I'm a daughter, I'm a mother, I'm many, many things. But my most important thing that I love to do is to help others. So, you know, and I do that through card readings and just intuitive readings and also connecting with spirit. So that's one of my most favourite things to do in the world. The energy is just amazing and the emotion that comes through is just, yeah, you just can't get it anywhere else. So very privileged to be able to do the work that I do. So tonight we're just doing some mini readings as we do each week. You'll feel free to ask questions if you do have a specific question. But otherwise, just ask for a reading and I will be intuitively drawn to draw whatever card you so desire or your soul desires, and you will receive the message you're meant to receive today. So, hello Ali. Hi Helen. Okay, so we've got a few on now. So just again, just wanted to say that the window's closing also, Raylene. I feel like I want to say the window's closing on that. That's what I saw. I just saw this window closing. So again, my name's Christy. I do readings, healings, and connecting with spirit. And I have a closed Facebook group called Clarify My Journey. So just now that you're all on, I just wanted to let you know again, and please feel free to join. I would love to have you there if you're not already on there. So Clarify My Journey. All right, so I've picked a couple of cards this week. I've picked the Sacred Traveler, which I haven't used for a long time. So let's see what messages these guys bring. And also Mystical Wisdom. Okay, so these, oh no, they're not the right cards in there. That's what happens when other people help you move, is you get lots of surprises. But that's okay. We will run with whatever. I'm always one for saying, you know, whatever is for you will not go past you and everything's meant to be. So obviously these unicorn cards are the ones we're meant to be using, not Mystical Wisdom tonight. So, okay, so let's see. Now, as I say, I connect with spirit, but usually not on this platform just because I'm trying to get to as many people as possible. But if somebody comes through, I will be sure to bring them through. So, hey, Michelle. Hey, beautiful. So, yeah, if you would like a card, just ask. I've snuck in here, so my kids don't know I'm in here. So hopefully they won't come in. Okay. But anyway, hey, Kristen West, hello. How are you? Gosh, it's been a long time. Let's start with you. All right. Let's do that. I'm just going to pin because I like to know where I'm up to. So, all right, Kristen West, let's see what comes up for you, lovely. I hope you're well. All right, Kristen, anything for me? What does Kristen need to know? Ooh, I hope you're using your intuitive gifts, because I just got the heebie-jeebies, which tells me you're extremely intuitive, which, okay, I want to go straight there. Okay, so you got Rejuvenating Rain. So it says clearing the past and heal the present. So what this card usually means, it's a reflective card of letting go of any emotions from the past. Usually comes up when people have struggled with trust in the past, and they're looking for a clearer future. So this card comes up when it's really time to let go of something that, may have been a part of your past, but certainly not part of your future. And I feel like there's a really big decision. I don't know whether it's with children or whether it's, but there's something about children. There's going to be a big decision needing to be made very soon regarding children. The next one is karma. So the age of Aquarius is here, and finally the circle of karma has been broken. Take a different directional approach than the one you were always used to. Now is the time for new beginnings. So great card, and it's it is all about new beginnings, and it's not about doing everything new, but it's about really seeing the future for what it is, and really understanding that you can clear the path and have great new beginnings in any area or aspect of your life. So I don't know if there's something also with the car. I don't know if there's something wrong with it or there's a new car, but I also see a car for you or someone close to you, Kristen. And the last card is balance. So just make sure you're taking enough time out for you just to relax, indulge a little more or even a little less, and set boundaries with your work. So really important there. And that sacral chakra is really important at the moment. So just be aware of that, look after it, and really give it a bit of healing, because it's going to do you very well to do that. And also just getting out in the sunshine is also going to really rejuvenate that energy if you're feeling a bit unmotivated at times or tired. So I hope that helps you, Kristen. Wishing you all the best. But yeah, there's something about a car, and there's a big decision about a child this year. So whether that's having another child or whether that's a child that's already here, but there is a big decision that's sort of like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. It's a toing and froing decision. So you'll know what it is when it comes up if it's not here already. And I wish you all the very best with that. Thanks, Kristen. Thanks for joining. Okay, so, oh, Vicky, I'm on your TV. Hello. All right, Anita, let's do one for you, lovely. All right, let's pin yours. All right, Anita, let's do one about career in fitness, feeling a little bit stuck. Okay, I feel like there's a male that's either going to help you or that you require for support. Either way, there is a male in this mix. So, and I feel like he is part of this somehow. Likes to look after himself and so forth. So has great knowledge or, is a really great support, but they're showing me a really great influence on decisions being made. So just be aware if he's not in already that he will be coming in, because there is a male definitely with some decisions that are coming up for you. So as I say, either as part of it or as a support network for you, so to move forward. All right, so you're going into unknown territory, but you know exactly where you need to be. You know the answers. You know the answers. So the other card is beloved. So it says prepare for your life partner or life experiences to expand. Romance is now returning into your relationship, or a new relationship is around the corner. Believe completely that you and your life is lovable. So this is like, third eye stuff. It's like things you already know, then they happen, right? So this is saying just make sure that you stay as confident as possible, whether you're in a relationship or not. This is about taking it to that next level. And this is about really not cutting you know, not saying, oh, I never want to do this or I'm never doing that again. You know, don't cut things out of your life. Really start to ramp it up and think what possibilities are available to you. And this is unknown territory. So you've got a lot of fear around where you're moving forward to, but you've got a lot of wisdom too. So Anita, use that wisdom. You're extremely inspiring when you help others and when you talk to people when you're in your zone. But when you get out of your zone, it can be a really lonely place to sit. And it says you are exactly where you need to be right now. So just go through the process, keep the positive thoughts up, and start to visualize or write down, or both, where you want to go and what you want to do. Yeah, there's something, can't quite get, I don't know if they're talking about mobile or there's something about driving to a destination that helps. So I'm not sure what that means, but, and the last card is miracle. So great card to end with. And it's exciting news. Having hope and believing in yourself brings the ultimate gift. An unexpected change that works out for the good. The reason you don't have all the answers right now is because things change up so much you don't actually know the path to think down. Does that make sense? So what I would suggest is continue to visualize where you want to go. Continue to visualize what it looks like to you, even if it's small parts, because things are going to take a really wide berth soon and things are going to look very different for you in the next 3 months, especially around April. Okay, so keep April in mind. April is a very significant month for you. So I hope that helps and I wish you all the very best, Anita, but you've got all the wisdom you need. You're going to be fine. Hey, Janine. I'm just going to scroll down to the bottom here because I don't know who's still on and who's not. So if you've already asked, just ask again, guys. Tanya, I've got a little bit of reservation. I don't know if I'm picking up on yours. So this is for Tanya Gillies Slavin. I don't know if I'm picking up on your energy or whether it's mine, but I do definitely have reservations. So I'd make a little bit more inquiries. I would really sit with that, maybe even do a little meditation on that and really start to feel into what feels good for you. I really don't know if... yeah, there's definitely reservations, but as I say, I don't know if they're telling me that or whether I'm picking up on your energy as I've read your question. Sorry. Okay, so all right, Jasmine Bloomfield. Let's do one for you, lovely. Jasmine Bloomfield. Let me know if you're still on. Let me just pin this. All right. Are you taking a trip up the woods or into like dense forest, or do you live up near a lot of trees? I feel like there's either a getaway or going somewhere where there's lots of trees and greenery. So, and it's just, yeah, it's a beautiful, beautiful place. But yeah, so if you don't know about it, it's coming up. Yours is overcoming obstacles. You can overcome anything. So I feel like there's someone, I don't know if this is a friend or family member or I'm not sure, but this card comes up when you're taking on the burden of others. So you might find you quite empathic. And what that means is that you will absorb and take on the energy of others, which can be really uncomfortable at times, because we don't need to take on their energy to help others. But you tend to want to sort of fix and make things all good and make them better, and what it does is actually weighs you down. So this is saying you can overcome anything, but it doesn't mean you have to sort of feel weighed down at times over the process of it. So what I would say to you is that you've overcome things, and you definitely have overcome some things. This card only comes up when things have, been, it usually comes up when there's been grief or loss, or heartache. So these are they're usually the reasons why this card comes up. And this is saying you've always had someone on your side though, someone that just looks after you from above. So, and I really do, I feel like there is a male and a female coming through for you. But they send messages through birds for you. So just be on the lookout for particular birds and what messages they bring through, because I really feel like there's some great messages with the birds coming through to you. And just remember to ground yourself in times of panic or chaos, because yeah, sometimes you can you might feel like you get a bit swept up in the emotion of it all. The next card is possibility. So raise your standards, elevate your expectations, and you have unlimited potential. So really important that you start to see all the possibilities that are available to you, not just limit yourself down one path. This says you haven't spread your wings fully yet. So I'm not sure where that's going, but it's like, I don't know if you've had to put it aside to make other things work, but definitely time to start opening your wings. And I feel like there's either study or new learning on the horizon for you or someone close to you. And the last card is Lithia, which is today brings energy and strength to improve health. Get active and celebrate life as your physical energy wants inner fulfillment. So go for walks, dance around the house, move that body a little bit more, with intent to move that energy and shift it from the head down into the body. And it says now is the time for self-love and transformation. So, it's time to do what you want to do. It's really time to sort of, upscale what's missing. What do you need that you don't have right now? What do you want that may not be there right now? And work towards those goals. So have goals. You work best when you have goals to work towards, not just leaving everything in limbo. So I hope that helps you, Jasmine. But you're a great family person. You're a great friend. You're very loyal to the core. But you definitely you're empathic. So those emotions can really overwhelm you at times. So just be aware of that. Set boundaries around that so that's not the case for you. Okay, so all right, Laura Lou Blondie, let's do one for you, lovely. All right, Laura Lou, let's see what's coming up. Oh, there's an older man here I've got. I don't know if this is for you, Laura Lou, but he's just come through anyway. And he's an older man, and he's just flicked his newspaper. He's like set in for the night. He's sitting on his armchair and he's reading his newspaper. And there's dark brown window sills that he looks out, or a door. There's wood and glass, and he's looking out, and there's bookshelves with many books on there, and old videos as well. So there's some things, different little things that they're showing me as well. I don't know if someone was, not him, but possibly his wife or someone else, loved to collect things, maybe such as teaspoons even. I feel like there's a collection of something sitting there and they look like teaspoons to me. I'm not sure if this is resonating for anyone, but he has like greyish sort of hair around the sides. I don't know how else to explain him. What else can I say about you? Tell me more. There's a G name connected with him, whether it's him or someone connected to him, but he shows me the letter G, the letter M. I don't know if it's Graham. Anyway. So he's got his glasses here, sitting on his nose, like looking down at me, like looking across me, like it's quite interesting. But anyway. I think the seat reclines too, because I feel like I just heard the click of the recliner going. So yeah. And he talks about his daughter. So there's something about having a daughter, worrying, but doesn't say a lot, observes more than says at the moment. Yeah. Anyway, I'll continue on. I'm sorry, Laura Lou. So you've got expansion. So it's time to spread your wings and soar. Share your message and shine your light. Show the world what you are made of. It's time to start believing in yourself, love. It's not about the opinions or the expectations that others may have put on you. Your life is not here to be lived by what others need from you. You need to start working out what brings you joy, what you want to do more of, and start to work out how you can make and incorporate that into your life. This is really about sort of opening and expanding what you need. I don't know if you're going to go pink hair or someone around you has pink hair, but I keep saying pink hair. It's just that softer pink hair that I see. It doesn't need to be like that, but that's what I see. Anyway, so expansion, it's expanding times, which is great news. Ascending the mountain is the next card. It says keep going forward, even when you want to give up, even when you want to let go of different things in your life, whether it be people or situations or emotions. You can't do that if you're doing the same thing every day. So change it up, make sure it's changed. It's really, really important. So, you get up that mountain, but then it's like you roll back down. It's really time to sort of get over that hill, and you'll be able to see that the grass is greener in this case. And the last one is waning moon. So let go of any problematic situations for you or around you, or any old problems and patterns that may be holding you back. Clear away all negative thoughts and people and make new space for some positivity. Watch everything and everyone flow inwards. It is time to release and free yourself of any burdens you're holding. So really time to refresh. It's time to let go, and it can be a really crazy place when you do that. But I assure you the cleansing and the feeling you get down the track is amazing. So the process isn't always fun. But yeah, it's not always fun, but it is definitely worthwhile. That's the best way I can sort of describe it. So I hope that helps you, Laura Lou, and I really do I feel like there's a woman that's really struggling around you. I don't know if this is you or someone around you, in and around the breast or chest area, and somebody also suffering from migraines or headaches as well. So I just wanted to let you know that is there. As I say, nothing that comes through to me is terminal or anything for you to worry about. Any health concerns that come through to me are usually just little warnings, probably more than likely things that you already know about. It's just confirmation. And yeah, so don't take anything further than it needs to go. It's just someone already has some issues in and around the chest or breast area. They're just taking me to this section. They've just put their hand here. And so somebody needs a little bit of healing around there. So it may be someone's carrying stuff on their chest. It may be energetic and it may be physical, but definitely around that area. So if someone's having trouble breathing, or they feel like there's a brick on their chest, or they feel really heavy around this area, they're carrying too much of other people's stuff there. So time to have a bit of a healing and let go of that. So hopefully that helped you, Laura Lou. All right, Timmy Ann, let's do one for you. Drawn to you. All right. Timmy Ann. What's going on with Timmy Ann? You're not feeling yourself, Miss Timmy Ann. Be aware for you or someone close to you, dryness in the mouth. Something around the mouth or the throat area, or even possibly the teeth. Just be aware of that area. Someone, either for you or someone close to you, they've just made my mouth go really dry. So they've taken the focus into the mouth or around that area. So just be aware that that's there. And I don't know if you've been feeling yourself, but I feel like you're sort of, that you're out of whack. You just don't know what to do to get back on track. So just let's see if we can get some answers for you. It's not as black and white as you'd hope it would be. So let's just see what we can draw for you. All right. Oh, thanks, Laura Lou. I'm glad you enjoyed your reading. Feeling a little lost, confused, but so worth the struggle. Yeah, it is, and you've got the strength to get through it. And unfortunately, us strong women sometimes have to go through some crappy things, and it doesn't always make sense, but you've got the strength to get through it. So never doubt that in times of, adversity. So you've got this. All right, so... All right. And if you're just, oh, you are struggling, Tammy, yeah, I definitely felt your energy just go, she's not in her body, she's in her head, she's not feeling herself, you've got to disperse that energy. So as I said earlier, even if it's dancing, walking, so what we do as women, not all the time, but especially if we suffer from anxiety and so forth, we will create the overload of energy and we'll zoom it up to our heads, and we will overthink things, overanalyze things, create things that may or may not be there. We tend to, and when it's in there, it just creates a lot of chaos and really some, creates probably a bit more drama than we actually want to deal with. So when we actually exercise or we move our bodies, whether we dance, go for a walk around the block or exercise, whatever the case is, moving the body actually disperses the energy and it starts to flow through the body. And what that does is we have escape mechanisms within our body so the energy can actually flow in, but it can also flow back out, right? And when the energy is dispersed, it's not tight like this, right? So it starts to shift and it's all like this, it's all airy again. So just remember, allow that energy to flow through your body so that it's not all stuck up in here, because it doesn't create anything worthwhile. It just, I guess it's what we call our ego self, and anxiety these days. It's why, unfortunately, so many people do, have anxiety and so forth. So it can be quite crippling for some people, which is, really, really hard for them to deal with. And, dispersing that energy will definitely help. Okay, I'm not saying it makes everything better and goes away, but it definitely helps. Yes, Margaret, I am in Australia. I am in Melbourne. So yes, but I do readings online. I do many overseas readings, interstate readings. I do face-to-face readings and so forth. And just for anyone that's just joined, just know that I do have a closed page on here on Facebook called Clarify My Journey. I would love for you to join if you love all readings and workshops and all that sort of thing. Love to have you over there. So just click you want to join, and when I hop off here, I will approve anyone that's sitting there waiting to come in. So love to have you there. Clarify My Journey. Okay, so Timmy Ann, let's see what comes up for you. Reaching your destination, your light is shining brightly. So this is saying, when you reach your destinations and you weren't not long there, something's happened. It feels like someone's made you or made the situation as it is. It's actually it was actually not within your control. Yes, Diane, I know I've moved house and so much has been happening. So yes, I am back. So thank you for joining, Diane. I will be back every Tuesday. But yes, it's been a rough couple of weeks of trying to get everything moved on my own. So, well, not my own, I had friends and stuff, but yeah, it's been a big couple of weeks. Okay, so this is about, your light isn't out, it's just dim. So this is saying when you're at your destination and you're in full control, you're all good. You know where you're going and what you're doing. Sometimes you get stuck in your bubble though, and you may feel like you start to rely on how others view you or how others are seeing you, or, you're giving too much of your power away is basically what I want to say. I want to say move more towards, reaching that destination of happiness rather than trying to have someone by your side to get there, or someone's approval or permission to actually go there. You're an adult, you can get there. You've got this, girl. What I want to say to you is you've got this. So yeah, this is about reaching your destination. Your happiness is only just a few steps away. Just turn your little light on and you will be absolutely fine. Yeah, abusive relationship, yeah. It sort of dawned on me that may be the case, but you are not, I feel like I want to say you're not out for the count. You may have been down, but you're getting back up, and reaching your destination is only just a few meters away. So don't give up now. Don't give up on the thought of it or what it looks like. Just know that you're going to get there, okay? Ask the universe for help. It's really simple. We take it for granted. We don't do it enough, even me, but it's just, universe, I don't know exactly where I'm going, but I know I'm ready to go. I know that I hear your calls of me having happiness and having my light shine again, and I know that it can shine brightly. Please help me reach my destination. Simple things like that. The next card is Goddess. So it says, honor your divine feminine energy. See your inner beauty. Love every part of you. And this is really a beautiful card to remind you how beautiful, intuitive, and amazing you are. And that's not me just saying that. That is that card of just whimsical beauty. It is about, you know, you don't even have to try. You have inner and outer beauty all over, you know, all over you. So don't ever deny or dismiss that. And the last card you got is feminine. So it's beautiful how you've got the goddess and the feminine. So it's really starting to step into that feminine energy, which is your strength, right? It's your core strength. So it says, Mother Earth empowers you to transform. Now is the time. Connecting with yourself and the body of the earth. Keeping up with constant change. So things are changing, but keeping up with that change is important, because when you keep up with it, you may not know what's happening, or you may not expect everything, but you know that you're on the right path, right? So stay in your feminine power. Don't give it to anyone anymore. It's time for you to take it back and do good with that. You're going to help others. You're here to help others on a bigger scale. So be aware that there's some people that are going to be waiting for your help. I don't know if you're interested in psychology or counseling or, you know, something of that nature, but I would suggest, you know, looking into something like that if you are, because it's definitely part of your path. So I hope that helps you, lovely, and I wish you all the very best. It's just time to take the mask off, be all of you, and go get your happiness. It is just a few meters away, as I say. A few choices away from happiness. But I wish you all the very best, Tammy. Don't forget you're beautiful as well, inside and out. Okay. Okay, it's not showing me all of the messages. There's like big gaps in between. So if you are waiting on a reading, I still have another 20 odd minutes left. So about 20 minutes. So I'd love to get to as many people as I can. Sharon Meldrum, I want to do one for you, lovely. So let me do some cards for you. You're always so supportive and always have some great, you know, beautiful messages for others too. So, that always sort of, yeah, sparks my attention. So you'd love some work advice. Okay. You're a natural born leader, Sharon. Natural born leader. But don't like people thinking that you're bossy. Delegate, not dictate. Interesting. There's some travel that's going to be put on hold, or has been put on hold for you, Sharon, too. I don't know if you've ever been, but there's something about, this is either for you or someone close to you, like, I don't know if it's Spain or Greece or Italy, but there's something about a Mediterranean feel and just eating some really good food. So I don't know if that's coming up for you or if you've been, but there's something either for you or someone close to you, and I see it being like the trip of a lifetime, like we're putting a lot on the line, or we're just sort of biting the bullet and going. So yeah, just know that. So, and I feel like there's also a short trip. I don't know if that's like an interstate one, or maybe, you know, like a couple of hours away or things like that. But yeah, I feel like there's two trips there, and I feel like there's, yeah, someone, I don't know if this is you, Sharon, or someone else, but they're in black bathers with their sunglasses on and their hat. So they're lapping up the beauty of their surroundings and definitely enjoying themselves, which is great. So great photo opportunities too, some great photos to be had. Is hubby or a male in your life not sleeping properly? There's something about, I don't know if it's worry, but it's like constant thinking or overthinking, but there's something about interrupting sleep. And watch somebody choking on a chip. it's or something. It's like a chip, but it's something hard. Just be aware that that's there too. Nothing serious, obviously. I don't get anything. I don't ask for that. If I ask for it, it'll come, but I don't. I always set my intentions before I get on here, and I make a deal with the universe that I'll pass on messages, but please do not make me the messenger of bad news. So yeah, so anything that's said here is not bad or anything to worry or concern about, but just something about a little choking hazard. Just be aware that, yeah, everything's fine, but it's just there. They're just sort of having a bit of a confirmation thing for you, I guess. So this is saying, you know, step into your power. You are strong beyond measure. So this is like, you know, you've got this. When you know what you're doing, you're really great. And family-wise or people you love, you are protecting to the, you know, you don't have to be powerful as in angry and loud. You know, you're very concise and you make sure everything you say has depth to it so that it's actually understood and you can actually get your point across in the very best way you can. So you're actually quite diplomatic in that sense, and quite understanding as well. So it takes you a lot to get there, but once you're there, it's not great. I don't know if this is for you or someone else, but there's like a bank or an office work. I feel like I can just see like a wall and somebody standing behind it, and it's like cubicles or like there's something in between. So I don't know if that's for you or for someone close to you, but that's coming up as well. So and there's like a big whiteboard as well, so I'm not sure who that's for, but that's coming up. So and the next card is beloved. So prepare for your life partner. Romance is returning into your relationship, and believe that you are lovable. So this is just, you know, really owning who you are. It's preparing for your life partner. It's to spend the rest of your life with someone and to have loved ones around, like whoever's in your life now, whether that be friends, family, partners, you know, people that you're meeting, whatever the case is, they are basically coming into your life for a lifetime. They're not coming in and going back out again. So there's, you know, they're here to stay sort of thing. So, and romance or excitement is returning back into your relationship. So it's making those spontaneous decisions or those bigger calls to actually, you know, put you guys first, which is always great. So put yourself first is going to be great. And then the last card is modern. So it says time to take action and reap the benefits. It says changing old habits and making new lasting ones for the future. Give thanks and blessings for the gifts the earth has given you. So this is like time to take action. So if you're wanting change, it's really a great time to sort of take that change and do what's right for you. So it's like sometimes we can fear change. In this case, it's saying change is great for you. It's like I want to say, put your lippy on and do your thing. It's like time to go. It's time to sort of, you know, take action. It's make decisions. It's not sitting on the fence. It's actually getting things to move forward in the most progressive way you possibly can. So I don't know if you also know someone that works with wood as well, because there's something about someone working with wood. So I don't know if this is up and coming or it's current, but just know that there's also someone working with their hands and there's wood involved. So maybe a builder or something of that nature, maybe working with houses of some description. But there you go. So that's what's coming up for you. There's a female in spirit for you, Sharon. There's a lovely lady in spirit for you. I feel like she left too early. I feel like she wasn't ready to go. Very, very sweet nature. Also had soft features. Okay, I don't want to take up too much time with it, but she's a little bit slower in coming through. So I don't know if this is her first time that she's come through. Talking about a B name or a Beth. I don't know if this is for you or for someone else, but she's just come through as I'm doing your reading. So please know that, oh, Margaret, you just joined. It's called Clarify My Journey. And it's a closed group. There's a page which is open. I'm not really on that, but there's a closed group also. So click on that, and when I hop off this live, I'll approve you and you'll be on the page. So I'd love to have you there. So please join. So yeah, Sharon, I'm not sure if that's for you. Let me know, but this lady is definitely coming through. She's got softer blonde or light browny blonde hair, probably around the shoulder length. This is someone who had, I think, 3 children. They're showing me 2 and then 1. So I don't know if 2 are close and then there's 1. Anyway, it's coming through a little bit like scratchy. So just because I don't have time, I'd normally sit with this a lot more. But yeah, so I just wanted to see, is that a... so yeah, I just wanted to see if she could bring through a little bit of information for me so we could identify who she is. But anyway, take care, Sharon. Thank you so much for your support, and I hope that you could take some clarity out of that message. I feel like there's a do to go to, either for you or someone close to you. There's something about getting really dressed up in a black dress. So yeah, I'm not sure who that is, but there you go. All right, so let's see. All right, Holly Hogan, I've seen your comment a couple of times, so let's do... oh, you're welcome, Sharon. Did you know who that spirit was that was coming through? Is that for someone else? I felt like it was a B, like Beth or Beth, something like that. A B name anyway. I don't know if that was her name or she's trying to contact someone with the B name. But that came through. Blonde hair, not dead straight. It was sort of like, I don't know if it was curly or just like in curl. I'm not sure, but lighter hair, shoulder length, had 2 or 3 kids. I don't know if 2 was close and then the other one, or whether there's 3 in total. I think that's all. I think that's all she gave me. And she just keeps saying, remember the good old times. Remember the good old times. So anyway, I'm not sure who that is, but please let me know if it was for you, lovely. I'm not sure, but if anyone else resonates, let me know. The connection is there, but it's not, definitely not. Sometimes when the spirit comes through for the very first time, it can be really hard to sort of understand what they're trying to say and interpret what they're trying to say. So, but yeah, most of them get used to it very quickly. But yeah, the first time can be a little bit tricky. But yeah, so I'm not sure if that was for you, lovely, but this lady came through anyway. All right, all right. Okay, let's do one for you, Holly. Hey, Rihanna. Okay, Holly. Are you looking for a boy or a man? Shouldn't say boy, a man, or is there something about a relationship going to a next level, perhaps? They're talking about a male, but they sit him up here, so I don't know if that means he's coming or I don't know. Anyway, just thought I'd let you know. And he's quirky too. This person I'm talking about is very quirky. Okay, so let's see. Well, thank you, Sharon. Thank you so much for the stars. I love stars. Don't actually know what they do, but I do love them. They just look really pretty, and I appreciate when people send them. I've been dating. Yes, it's been a year since I broke up from the father of my children. I'm ready to move on. Okay, so that's why he's separate to you. Okay, I understand now. Okay, because they normally when they're a partner, I see them standing side by side, but he's actually over here next to his car, and you're over here. So I was like, what's going on here? Why is this like this? Or standing next to a car, but he's just, I saw it like a panel of a car and him sort of standing next to it. So, no, don't get any dollars from them, Sharon. No. Well, not that I know of. No, I haven't. I've got stars in the past, but I don't actually know what they do. But no, I don't believe there's dollars from it. No. Well, I haven't heard anything. Maybe I should inquire. Because, yeah, there's been quite a few people that I've, had on my shows that have sent me stars. Thank you very much. But, yeah, I'm not really sure. I don't know if it's just to support the person that's doing them. Either way, they're really pretty and I love them. But I might do some inquiry about it. So thank you for the stars. Oh, now you're just spoiling me, Cassidy. Okay, so Holly, you got grace and gratitude. Through gratitude, joy expands. So that's sort of saying, no matter what you've been through, it's like, stay in gratitude. So it's like, maybe the things that you've been through, definitely weren't always the greatest or the funnest at times of your life, but it's definitely taught you a lot. So stay in gratitude for that. So this is saying don't miss the lessons in the, thank you, Tammy. Don't miss the, experiences or the lessons throughout life's experiences. So it's just saying stay in gratitude, hold your head up high, don't stoop to anyone's level, set boundaries around what you want and what you set yourself up for the future. And this says your joy will start to expand. I feel like there's some sort of community or group that you'll be joining or getting closer with. There's something about a group of people over here as well that also either come into your life or you extend and get a bit closer with them, but it's definitely there. And the next one is support. So make sure you're asking for help when you need it. Get more rest and nurture yourself. So, we run around, for our kids, our family, all the things that need to be done. And we sort of put ourselves really far down in that, what do you say? Like, on the list that we make. And, most of us do that naturally, but it's really time to sort of start going, what, if I need a hand, I'm going to start asking. I'm going to start to look for solutions instead of staying in the problem, and definitely nurturing yourself and getting more rest. So if you're in need of that, please don't feel guilty for having it. So, and the next one is journey. So manifest some more changes for a lifestyle direction that you would like to see happen. Initiate the right move for you to make in order to make the changes. Change of place or setting. So that means a move of house, move of job, it's moving location and environment. So there's a lot of movement going to be happening this year for you. And it says, start to look for what direction you want it to be put in. It's like, sometimes we sort of get put in situations and we sort of just do things because it's convenient for the time or it feels right for the time, which it usually is. But sometimes they're stepping stones to the next part. And this is saying, your journey is just about to begin. So I want and I know where I'm going, and that's what I'm going to head towards. And whatever happens in between is fine. So I hope that makes sense for you, lovely. But it's time to make some really big changes and start to put the feelers out. That helps. All right, so let me just have a sip of this cold tea because I'm thirsty. Hope Mariah, let's do one for you, lovely. All right, Hope Mariah would love some guidance on current relationship, please. I don't know if you've got a lot of emotion going on at the moment, Hope, or there's a lot of emotion. They're showing me Aquarius, but they show me the water signs, which I think is the symbol for Aquarians. So I don't know if someone's an Aquarian or whether this is water, as in it's an emotional time. I don't know if this is for you or someone close to you, but they're showing me someone, sort of numbing out. They're not actually communicating the way they need to communicate. Things are really good when they're good, but those lull moments can really sort of drag on and sort of not necessarily, bring the joy that you would like. So communication is going to be key, and maybe that communication really needs to sort of ramp up a little bit and, open some doors. So that's what I would say. So I feel like very alpha male, and yeah, there's something about, being very closed off to emotions and feelings. Not always, but definitely shuts down at times. So really important you sort of let him know what you are requiring. But yeah, there's definitely an alpha male there. So, but communication needs to be better is what they're saying. So make sure your self-confidence is up too in relationships. I don't know if this is because of what's happened in your past, but there seems to be an element of fear around relationships and, either being left or being neglected or being abandoned, but there's something around, worry for someone leaving. So, when we enter a relationship or we're in a relationship, when we have a lot of fear, it really doesn't leave a lot of room to actually embrace the joy and the love that's around it. So you can always see the worst in situations, but the good thing is that you can always see the positive as well. So really important for your hope. So don't let your past define where you're going or what's happening. So I really wanted to sort of make emphasis that, you know, your past definitely doesn't, you know, decide what the future holds. And you haven't made the wrong decision. They want you to know that. So I don't know what that means, but it's like they just said, let her know she hasn't made the wrong decision. Yeah, so there you go. Okay, so let me know if you're still here, Hope. I'll just keep reading your cards. Infinite abundance. So it says abundance is starting to pour into your life. So this usually means when there's a new house, you know, something about money coming in or a gift or something of great joyous nature. So infinite abundance, there's going to be a lot of it, or you know, it being given over a long period of time. So it's not just a little thing that comes up. It's like, oh, lots of good things are starting to happen. So things are changing really well. Great. I'm glad you're still here. I'm sorry I can't see all the comments. So there's like big gaps. So I just wanted to make sure I wasn't missing, and I just wondered if you know, let me know the feedback too. So I love to hear any feedback. Sometimes we don't know what's going to happen. Okay, so currently pregnant with first baby girl after 2 boys. Well, you haven't made the wrong decision. That was one of the things that came up for you, and infinite abundance. So, you know, family life complete. So it usually means when you're like buying a home, you're securing the future, baby, you know, completing family, completing cycles, and your full moons come up the next card. So it's a completion of a cycle. So things where they need to be, and that's sort of like a completed cycle, and it's like the next phase is just on its way. So, which is a great thing. And it says full moon, you have been given the gift of abundance and have the ability to achieve all your dreams. A special love overwhelms you with desires. Your wish that you have been manifesting has been fulfilled. So great time to sort of, you know, cast in and ask in for whatever you want to come to fruition. But the full moon is a completion of cycles, and it's like that. You can see the full picture now. You know, things don't look half, you know, they don't look like, they're not complete, they're now complete. They're starting to become complete, and you'll see completion. It's like when someone starts a picture, it's like you sort of get where it's going, but you never get the full concept until you see the whole thing. So, and this is what life looks like for you right now. But I would say communication is key. So whether that's with a loved one or whether that's with a friend or whatever the case is, but there's something about communication being on a better scale, because there's something about miscommunication and someone numbing out of their feelings. So there you go. And the last one is dance. So it says move your body to music, dance with the rhythm of life, manifest your dreams through dance. So what it's saying is, one, you could be a dancer. So that is one possibility. 2 possibility is to move that body. It's like sometimes you might be getting stuck in that head space, which means that you'll overthink, overanalyze, and probably create chaos and drama that may or may not be there. So this is saying dance with the rhythm of life. You know, it's like whatever's put in front of you, just go with the flow a little bit more. Don't overanalyze it or have to have answers for everything. This is more about, look, just let's flow with it. Let's ride it out. Let's flow with what we've got, and let's just move forward. So you've got plenty of things to be grateful for, Hope. And I think that, you know, your mental health is in need of a little bit of healing and a little bit of rest. So it's like it's in overdrive. So, and being pregnant probably doesn't help that either. It can sort of, you know, come into play as well. But I wish you all the very best, and I'm so excited for you. And I really hope, you know, you have a great birthing and experience, and, you know, you can cherish that little one and your completed family, which is always great. But yeah, just don't fear leaving or loss or, you know, things like that, and you'll find that, you know, relationships improve tenfold. So open up communication lines and don't have the worry that of things that haven't happened yet. That's going to be, you know, easier said than done, but worth giving it a go, because you'll actually find a lot more joy and abundance at the end of that anyway. So I hope that helps you, Hope, and good luck with everything. Oh, you've been stuck in your head for the last 3 weeks. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. There was a lot of, like, it's like the process is going. It's like so much going on. So, but that's okay. You'll get through it, and it's just a matter of making a choice of going, you know, I'm just going to breathe all this out. So breathe in, you know, positive energy, and then all the stuff that's been stuck in your head, just do a deep breath, like, and just imagine it all sort of leaving your body. It's a great experience. Or having a shower, and as the water's tinkling down, it's like, you know, let it all wash away with the water down the drain. So that's what I would say to you. So, but I wish you all the very best. Okay, Prue, let's do one for you. Oh, you're very welcome, Hope. Very, very welcome. Anytime. Thank you for your feedback. I always appreciate it. And I think you'll be fine. Just, yeah. You know what to do. You're a smart woman. You know. It's just let it go. Don't overanalyze. Don't worry about the things that haven't happened yet, and just enjoy what's there. That is my best advice to you. And I know you're smart and you already know that, but maybe you just needed to, you know, sometimes we all need to just hear it a little, don't we? Sometimes we forget, or we just need to be reminded. It just helps us stay instead, and we, you know, it helps us stay a little bit more focused and aligned with our journey. So, is there something about naming him after someone, like a grandfather or a father or something? There's something about, they're just showing me importance of name, which usually means when someone's been, like a middle name, or someone's been called after someone important. Anyway, I don't know if that's for you, Prue, but that is just what's come up. It's like importance of name. So there you go. All right, so Miss... all right, so Prue, let's do one for you. So you got valiant courage. So you're a really strong woman. Take action with passion. Creating, there is just so much that you need to be doing. So, yeah, please know that when you're in that valiant, courageous stage, you'll find so much more comes to you. You know, there's so much more opportunity. So, and then the next one is intention. Be clear and decisive. Focus on what you really want. Be bold with your request to the universe. So be bold. I really want this. I really would like this to happen. I don't know how it's all going to work, but this is what I want. This, I know what I'd like, and this is what it is. Let the universe do the rest of the work. You don't have to have all the answers, a yep, no's, or when it's going to happen, or why it's going to happen, or how it's going to happen. Let go of all those. They're just questions. We don't need those. You just need the intention. So it's time to set your intentions, be clear and decisive. Don't fluff around it. Universe, I really would like you to bring this into my life. I would like more of this. I am ready to start doing more of that, whatever it is. So be bold with your request. Don't feel like you're asking for too much. You know, this is the thing. You're playing it down now. You've got to be, you're bigger than this. And people aren't going to always understand it. They're not always going to approve of it or give you permission to be that way. But you don't need that. That is the joy of life. And that is the joy of freedom of speech and being who we are. It's like we can say what we want. We can be what we want, and we can do what we want to a certain degree. And, you know, you've just got to sort of take action. When you've got passion and that fire is actually ramped up, you can create beautiful things, you know, like so. And the next one is finding sanctuary. So make sure you're taking that quiet time. It's opening to your spiritual source. So it's going inwards for direction. It is starting to understand that your intuition is what's going to guide you better than the, you know, person over there, or, you know, someone on the phone that you can ring. Your intuition is what's going to guide you, and asking for help from the universe is the next best thing. And your last card is Earth. So Mother Earth grounds you today and reminds you that you belong amongst all her beauty. So really get those bare feet stuck into the ground, the grass, the sand, anything Mother Earth, get those bare feet in there as soon as you can. If a situation becomes too overwhelming for you, just take a moment to breathe and tune into your surroundings and your intuition. Your uniqueness is very special and a great gift from the universe. So, you know, be who you are. It's not, you're never going to find that support or the answers outside of yourself, because you're not like everybody else. And that's the beauty of why you are the way you are, and why you are here on this earth, because you're here to do big things. You're not here to follow the masses. You're here to create change. You're here to be the leader. So yeah, I would say get on your horse, be valiant, courageous, and go and make a difference. It's what you're here for, love. Prue, you're here to make a big difference. So go and spread the word, go and spread your wings and enjoy life is what I would say. But anyway, I wish you all the very best, Prue, and thank you very much to everyone that's joined this week. I'm sorry I've been away a couple of weeks, but I'm so glad to be back tonight. And please, if you haven't heard already, I've got a closed group on this page called Clarify My Journey. There is a page that you can just like, but I'm not really on that. Ask to join the group. That's where there's free little readings, there's workshops, there's lots of spiritual, insights and inspiration and things like that. So we're about to ramp it all back up and get some new things sorted for the year. So I'd love you to be part of it. I'll approve you when I hop off here. But if you haven't already, please join. And anyway, please be yourself. Please send out so much love to those in need, and just take some rest, be kind to yourself, and enjoy life a little more. So, bye. Thanks for joining, guys.